self-responsibility. So Nathaniel Branden, who's the father of the modern self-esteem movement, wrote the book called The Six Pillars of Self-Esteem, in which he talks about the idea that self-esteem comes from taking responsibility. No responsibility, no self-responsibility means there's no self-esteem. And what does it mean to take self-responsibility? It means you are responsible for your actions. You are responsible for the achievement of your desires. You are responsible for your values, for your goals, for your choices, for your decisions, for how you use your time. Nobody else is responsible for those things. So if there's a problem, you have to take 100% ownership. That is the birthing ground in some ways of self-responsibility. If you do not take ownership, you cannot have high self-esteem. So we have to take complete ownership of our lives, while most people live in this deception where they think that if only I suffer long enough, or if I suffer hard enough, or if I yearn long enough, miracles will happen. But there's nothing like that. We have to take complete ownership of our lives. We have to take complete responsibility for our lives. And that's the only way we will be able to accomplish our goals and grow our self-esteem. Now, there's a really powerful exercise that I highly recommend you do. Every morning, ask yourself, if today I took 5% more responsibility for accomplishing my goals, or becoming a tougher version of yourself, or whatever that goal you're working towards, if you just ask yourself every morning, if today I took 5% more responsibility for whatever that goal is, what would you do? What actions would you take? You have to answer that questions to yourself. If today I take 5% more responsibility for accomplishing my number one goal, this is what I would do. And you answer that, and you come up with a few answers. And in the evening, you ask yourself this question again. Hey, did I take 5% more responsibility today? And if not, what do I need to do? So there you have it, a really simple way to increase your self-responsibility by constantly forcing yourself to ask this question: what would happen? What would I have to do to take more responsibility? If today I take 5% more responsibility for whatever it is in my life, what would I do? What actions would I take? And go and do those things. Go and take those actions. That's the key. So self-responsibility, one of the most powerful ways to build self-esteem.